It's a tough act to try and balance the state budget, and some agencies will take a much bigger hit than others. Good evening. Thanks for watching tonight. I'm Todd Blackington. Yesterday, we announced a plan to have Idaho state agencies cut their fiscal year 2012 budgets by 5%. With some agencies, that could mean the loss of millions of dollars. As lawmakers worry, Idaho is not out of the recession just yet. Political reporter Aaron Coons joins us from our Idaho Falls newsroom with a breakdown of these numbers tonight. Aaron.
Todd, good evening. Well, 5% doesn't sound like much, but when you're talking of some of these larger agencies like education that takes up about $1.2 billion, it adds up very quickly.
In a letter dated February 11th, the Legislative Services Office asked agency directors to submit budgets taking into account a 5% across-the-board cut.
Well, Aaron, I think that this was the governor's original budget, including the $35 million in additional cuts, was too optimistic. I believe this was being preemptive.
Representative Jeff Thompson is a member of the Joint Finance Appropriations Committee and says the higher budget reduction projections are necessary. He says as agencies list the cuts, they will also report on how it would affect them and the programs they run.
Once that actual number has been set, then we can back into all the different agencies' budgets. There will be some budgets, some agencies, 5% could be looked at. Others, it won't be as high as 5%. So,
by the numbers, education would lose more than $60 million, higher education close to $10 million, and Medicaid suffering a $22 million loss in funding. Health and welfare would lose almost $7 million, in corrections close to $6.5. But hearing from agencies has only been one part of the decision factor for legislators. Representative Thompson says hearing from constituents over the past several weeks has also been important to lawmakers.
Huge impact. I think we're seeing the results of hearing from constituents all over the state, and as health and welfare issues as well as education issues. We see the fruit of that especially in the House Health and Welfare Committee.
And agency directors have until Thursday to submit their budgets, but they also have to submit those impact statements to find out what problems might arise associated with these new cuts. Todd?
All right, Aaron Coons reporting for us tonight. Aaron, thanks.